The great out there with Campbell. And it's Big Daddy, and it's the dude, and it's right in at the point.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Mobley, left side. Lawson with a screen on West. Black. Offline with his three.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Bounce pass from right. Here's Big Daddy. Traps in the tray.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Pass to Black. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive. Stop matters.
And Humphries has it in the corner. And he's good on the three ball. Humphries has got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it. Just let it roll.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. Exactly who he wanted at the line.
New York shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. 1:44 left in the fourth. Shoots from the elbow, and the jumper falls for him. 24 points for Big Smooth.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Here's Campbell. It's rebounded by New York. Cardinal kicks to Black. Jacks up a 3. No good on that one.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
From 17 feet out, Campbell grabs the board.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
For the 3. That shot, no good.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. And what's their best move at this point?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time that he can get a quick shot and a foul.
So it's the visitors now. 8-point game. That one doesn't go. New York with the ball. Mobley looking it over. So it's New York picking up the win. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. So long.
runner-up. School that I always slid for 3 months. Summer up. Cribs, you must know. Mama keeps it. I love
Carmelo. Pass to Woolridge. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. And that one, good.
And great intent. Here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And so in the game for Oakland. Now out there with Hayes. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Nelson. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Woolridge's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Hayes. Some nice passing by Oakland here. Here's Howell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Now here's Woolridge. Defense right on him. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. And he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And they're able to recover. And Hayes gets to Howell. Beyond the arc. Simpson with the rebound. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Phoenix with the ball.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Outside, Woolridge misses the tray. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So it's Oakland picking up the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
Stand on all 10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. I done life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love model every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me. How the these mad at
about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The kid gets the bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Get out there with Aldridge. Then there's the great one. Then there's Wade. And it's Sloan in at the small forward position. Now here's Towns. Chipped away. One-on-one fast break. Wade outside. Pass to Sloan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Wade in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. Here's the kid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The kid's got 11 in the second half.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Johnson.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your home team.
And he can't get the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for Wilkins. And the second free throw, good. Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's the kid, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Now here's Towns. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by, and a missed layup.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
The kid gets the bucket.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Outside, Towns. Outside, Barea. Towns sets the pick for Barea. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Aldridge kicks to Wade. Pass to Aldridge. Here's the kid. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. A basket good off the assist from Wade. That's 28 points for the kid.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now here's Barea. He's tightly guarded. Johnson right side. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Wade passes to the kid. Out to Wade. Outside Aldridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They set the screen. Shot by Johnson, no good.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. So both teams changing it up here. That one drops. He ties it up. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jones. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Outside, Jones looking to end his cold spell. Good. Nothing but net.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
The kid can't hit. Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Kicks it out to Jones. Turner with the screen. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 6th rebound on the night. The kid passes to Keeling to take the lead. The rebound by Turner. The pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. Offense not doing their best work of late. Jones, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Johnson in the corner. And here's Harper from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question you're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I was able to listen to what David Adelman went over with his team. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Third personal foul, 4th team foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Pass to Keeling. Here's the kid. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jones. The quick look, no good that time.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
The kid.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Outside, Jones. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Doing it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. 1:04 left in the game. The kid passes to Keeling to tie it up. And no good.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
And Jones over to help. Cunningham outside. Keeling passes to Cunningham. Here's the kid. The reverse jam. Unbelievable.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebound by the kid.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Puts up a 3, offline. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously.
1:16 left in the final quarter. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense right on him. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Tiny. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to the magician. Here's Tiny. Rose outside. The three. Gets the three to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Bledsoe. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have
Minnesota picking up the win. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series.
Can treat me just like they can